Hello everyone, welcome back to our new video. Today's video is gonna be a little bit different. Today I'm gonna interview one of my very good friend whom I have known for more than 10 years. So we're gonna ask him some questions about his experience in Japan, what he thinks about Japanese lifestyle and workplace. He's same like me, he is not from Japan, he's from another country. So let's start this video and get to know more about him. So let's begin this video. So here's my very good friend from my another mother. So let's ask him about him. So, Dozo.
Yes, hello everybody. My name is Abdullah. I am from Morocco, actually the Kingdom of Morocco, located in Africa. Location is northwest of Africa. We are the nearest country to Europe. Between Spain and Morocco, we have the Mediterranean Sea. We have around 14 kilometers, and welcome to Morocco. Nice to meet you.
So, my good friend, can you tell me your experience about Japan? But before talking about Japan, tell me when did you come to Japan and what's your experience about it?
Yes, a long story by the way, but let's make it short. I came to Japan in 1998. It means that this year is going to be 24 years living here in Japan. Japan as a country is in the east side of Asia, a wonderful country. We have a lot of, contrast. It is a developed country. There's a lot of traditional things. The heart of Japanese is very sensitive. They are humans like us. We are all humans, by the way. But they can support if you are telling something true. If you are telling something, let's say lie or something like, they are not going to support you. And there are a lot of funny Japanese.
And let me ask you some more questions.
Okay.
Since you came to Japan, probably you have lived here for a quite long time.
Yes.
So probably you worked at different companies.
Yes.
And with a lot of different Japanese people.
Yes.
What's your experience about working with Japanese?
The experience to work with the Japanese is the language barrier. At that time it was, let's say, it was a wall. You can't communicate because you can't speak Japanese language. And the other side too, Japanese can't speak a good, English. But when you start, understanding what they want to do, they can be more communicative and supportive. My previous, the first days here in Japan, I didn't have any slight knowledge about Japanese language. It was a lot of suffering, but little by little I started learning Japanese language, and that is very important to talk and to keep a good and smooth communication with the Japanese.
Oh, thank you very much about talking about your experience in Japan. Now I would like you to show me your Japanese skills. How good are you at Japanese? So, please, Abdul, can you give your introduction in Japanese, or can you say something in Japanese so my friend knows you know Japanese quite well?
こんばんは。私はアウザ・アブドーラと申します。モロッコ人です。おかげさまで24年間日本で生活しています。日本はもう素晴らしい国ですよ。もちろん人間です。やはりコミュニケーションするためには日本語が必要です。 もちろん日本人も英語を勉強一生懸命毎日勉強していますけど、たまに、日本英語をもう使ってないけど、だから日本に来たらやはり少しベーシックス、日本語のベーシックがあればもうすごくいいことです。
So, as you can see, my very good friend Abdul, he's very talented and he can speak Japanese very fluently. Of course, he has been here for long and he deserves a big thumb up for his Japanese skills. I've been in Japan for nearly 15 years and I couldn't compete with him. I learned nothing compared to what he has learned. So let us ask him some more questions about Japan. So back to Abdul. So
Yes.
Abdul,
Yeah.
You've been in Japan for a long time.
Yes.
What kind of Japanese food do you prefer? Or
Yeah.
you like?
Wonderful question. Well, so how can I ask you? Anyway, the Japanese food is number one, really very delicious, very healthy. My favorite Japanese food is tempura. Is crunchy and crispy, fried, and whatever you want. It is vegetables, maybe with the fish, maybe with chicken, but really crispy, very tasty. Tempura, I recommend that. Of course, the ordinary things, it is sushi, sashimi, that is, is a normal thing, but
Yeah.
I recommend maybe tempura.
I'm a big fan of tempura too. I like fried things. Okay, Abdul, let me ask you, is there any particular Japanese food which you hate or which you don't like to eat?
Yeah, fortunately, no. Actually, I like all Japanese, food.
Yeah.
Very healthy. Put in mind, it's not about that smell something. It is really very healthy. Just only close your nose if you, you feel
I
that,
get it.
and it's okay.
As you can see, just from his face, he's a funny guy. He's a very cheerful guy. I love him. One of the reasons I love Abdul is he's so versatile. He loves everything. He loves exploring and he's a very gay guy. So let's ask him some more questions.
Yes.
So, Abdul,
Yes.
like me, you love drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
So, how about Japanese liquor? What's your opinion about Japanese liquor?
Yes, very good question. My favorite Japanese liquor is sake, but dry one, because we have two according to the rice from where it is made. So sweet, I'm not fan with the sweet, but with the dry one, it is very tasty and it is a great experience to do. Otherwise, so it is beers. Yes, Sapporo. I love Sapporo. Sapporo is one of my favorite, beer here in Japan.
Yeah.
Wine, no. Wine actually, we don't have a great because it is humidity.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt, but let me tell you, he's a big fan of wine. He's a wine lover. And mostly Japanese people don't drink wine too much, but he loves his wine. I'm not sure about Morocco. Is wine famous in Morocco? So let's get back to him and ask him the reason why he loves his wine so much. So back to Abdul. Abdul, can you tell me the reason why you love your wine?
Yes, wine because it is from grapes, so it is natural. Just only fermentation, it is natural, and we have some nutrition inside, and with some great food, so you can combine and you can have a great taste with wine, with the food.
Yeah.
And yes, in Morocco too, we are a producer of great red wine.
Okay. So my next question is a little bit different. It's more about Japanese culture. What was the most fascinating or most impressive thing which you liked about the Japanese culture?
The Japanese culture, inside there is a lot of natural things. One of them it is onsen. Onsen, so you have to enter, I'm sorry to say, naked,
Yeah.
and you only enjoy the warm or the hot of the water without paying attention to nothing, because we are human beings. You are tired, so inside the hot water, so you can feel relaxed, and that is natural.
Yeah. Okay, that's very nice. And let me show you his outfit. He is a very gentleman guy, and he's always very well dressed. As
Oh
you can
yes,
see.
yes.
He's got nice shoes, nice
Just
pants,
man,
fully
and
gentleman.
then orange. I love orange
Yeah,
color.
he's like me. He likes vivid colors. So let me ask you one thing.
Yes,
It
please.
might be a little bit strange. Is there anything typical in Japan which you don't like?
Typically, I don't like. It's very hard. Um, One thing I don't like is the word shogunai. Shogunai, what does it mean? It is pity. We don't have any solution, or we don't do anything. It's not shogunai. We have to find something. We have to do thing before something happened. In a very dangerous thing. Shogunai means we don't care.
Yeah,
No, we have to care about something.
yeah. Very good answer. I love your answer. And let me ask you another question. If you get a chance to visit some other country, which country would you like to visit?
Oh, maybe India.
India?
Yeah,
Why India?
because relaxing.
Okay.
Yes, things natural,
Yeah.
things like in Morocco, in some places, yes, the same
Yeah.
thing. Relaxing, some because by the way, I love Indian culture, the music. Take it easy, life is just only some numbers, I think. Take it easy, enjoy your days, enjoy your life, and that's it.
So Abdul, just come one time
Yes.
this way. So let me tell you a very good secret. Not a secret, but a good thing about Abdul. He's Moroccan and he knows a lot about Bollywood.
Yes,
Because
Bollywood.
Bollywood movies are quite famous in Morocco. So our next question is gonna be about Bollywood. So again, Abdul,
Yes.
what do you know about Bollywood?
Yes, when I was very small, I think when I was elementary school student, I enjoyed watching a lot of Indians movies, and from there, as a Moroccans, my generation, we grew up knowing very closely the Indian culture, even though it was very far. I have never been to India, but I am very happy that I met my best friend here in Omia, and he is Indian. And time to times we are returned back to 60s, 70s, 80s movies, Zindagi. So
Okay.
that's one of my
Okay,
favorite.
Abdul, let me interrupt you. Sorry. Can you sing me your favorite song, the Indian song?
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
I'm not good singer, but anyway, what I keep in my memory.
Even some words.
Zindagi ek sevana ya, and back to you to help me.
Okay, for the Indian guys who are watching, probably they might get a clue what he's singing. So this is a very famous song from 70s.
Yes.
From a movie.
Movie,
Sorry,
yeah.
I can't remember the name too, but it was like Zindagi
Zindagi.
ek safar hai suhana, yahan kal kya ho kisne jana, yahan kal kya ho kisne jana.
Thank
One more
you,
time,
right,
Abdul. Zindagi ek safar hai suhana, yahan kal kisne jana. So I'm not gonna put too much pressure on Abdul,
Thank you so
you know,
much. I
but
appreciate
let's still ask him some questions. So Abdul, you've been in Japan for a long time,
Yes.
and you're a Moroccan.
Yeah.
Can you tell me something more about your country? You know, like what is very similar between India and Morocco?
Family.
Family.
Yes.
Can you explain in a little bit detail, like?
Yeah, we are taking care about parents, we are taking about relatives, even if you are a doctor. Oh.
Sorry. We have some technical issues. My very good friend pulled his mic out, but we are back in position. Yeah. Okay, so back to my question. Can you one more time
Yes.
tell us what is the common thing between India and Morocco?
So the common thing is about family. So the family is the core. And even if you are in a high society, a doctor, engineer, we don't care about that. You have to take care about your parents. You have to take care about your brothers, sisters, family members. Anyway, you have to be always supportive.
Okay. Yeah, that's a very nice response, and I totally agree with you because we have a very close tie-up with our family members, and we care about family compared to a lot of other nations. And one of my question is, if some of my friends, whether they are Indian or they are European or from anywhere from this world, and if they are interested to visiting Morocco, what would you recommend? Which places and what should they do in Morocco? Or please give your suggestions.
Yes, Morocco, as until now, it is very famous, by the way. We have the tourism, we have a lot of visitors coming from different places, different countries, and they are welcomed, by the way. Moroccans are really very warm people. And all Morocco, from Tangier to Al Gawira. So Morocco is really wonderful. You can find the desert, you can find the snow, you can find, it is the Atlantic Ocean, the Mediterranean Sea, the green, so everything in just only one country. The blue sky is wonderful, everything, and you can enjoy whatever you want. For example, music, Moroccan music, African music, European music, whatever you want. Welcome to Morocco, and you will blow it, because I'm not going to say a lot of things. Just
I'm
only
quite
go.
interested to visit Morocco. Hopefully, I will visit Morocco soon. One thing I would like to ask you, like for example, when most of the Europeans or other nationalities visit India, they love to try Indian curry or Indian chai. How about Morocco? Is there any particular food
A lot
which
of
you would recommend?
Yes, great. So Morocco cuisine is one of the best, cuisine around the world, like Indian cuisine. So we have couscous, we have tagines, we have fish, we have the roasted mutton, different. We have a lot. So, and by the way, all spices came once upon a time from India, but we don't have the same flavor as Indian flavor, but the same spices. It means that we have another unique Moroccan taste. And please, if you want to go to Morocco, just only plan a little bit money and be healthy and go enjoy your time in Morocco.
And I have one special question for my Indian audience. I heard like Indian movies, especially like Bollywood movies and music is quite famous in Morocco. What's the reason? Why do they love Indian movies so much? And if possible, can you, if you remember, means I'm sorry, it's a hard question. If you know the name of any actor of any
yes.
movie which you would recommend people, which is quite famous in Morocco, please share it with my audience.
Yes, Shashi Kapoor, I think. Shashi Kapoor.
Shashi Kapoor, yeah.
Another one is very famous now. He is
And
Basha.
probably maybe Amitabh Bachchan.
But yes,
Amitabh
yes,
Bachchan.
Itamos, yes, that
Yeah,
is
yeah,
great.
yeah.
And Han,
Yes, a lot of Khans.
Khan, yeah, and there's a lot of music, really. I'm sorry, I can't, because
No, I
sometimes.
totally get it. I totally get it. It's a very hard question.
Yes.
If somebody asked me which Moroccan artist or which Moroccan movies do I know, it would be hard to answer me, but you give a very good answer. You love Shashi Kapoor.
Shashi Kapoor,
and you
yeah,
know
Shashi Kapoor,
Khans,
Khans, yes,
you know
those.
Amitabh Bachchan.
Yes.
And you sang a very good song, Zindagi.
Zindagi, yeah.
Just for my one sake, can you sing that song one more time?
Zindagi ichi sapa karunaha ya mo. Thank you so much, my teacher.
So as you can see, he is my very good, lovely friend, my brother from another mother. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Don't get us wrong. We are not gays. We are just lovely brothers.
Yes, brothers.
Same like India. We hug each other. We kiss each other, and
Humanity.
we have spent
Yes.
very good times and very bad times,
Bad times
together.
too. Yeah.
And let me tell you one thing. I've been in some pretty bad situations,
Yes.
which I can't share
Yeah.
on
But
the video,
everything was okay.
but
No
he helped me. So
Yes,
thank you very much, my
and
friend
yes.
Abdul.
My pleasure.
And
thank you to you, audience.
yeah, so let us enjoy. We are gonna have couple of drinks. We already had couple of drinks before the interview, but we're gonna have couple of them more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's our usual style, and we will be back.
In
Maybe another video.
Why not?
I'll make another video about Abdul, But until then, give me a break. Let us enjoy our day.
Yeah.
So for today, it's all
See.
out. See
See.
you in some other video.
And
Thank you. Abdul, you have
matane.
any goodbye message?
In Japanese, we say matane.
Matane means see you again.
Again.
So, goodbye. Take care.